Get over here!
The Apostle Soniki, Empress of the Benyan Empire, does not wish war with the Laguz and searches feverishly for a peaceful resolution. However, many Imperial senators see the war not only as a means to expand their own influence, but also as a convenient opportunity to exterminate the Laguz once and for all. These ambitious senators meet with Vice Minister Lacane and vigorously advocate a full-scale war. Having seen their homeland invaded, Benyan's citizens desiring peace are now few and far between. Against the Apostle's wishes, Benyan's military is now fully committed to the war with the Laguz. Zelgius easily escapes the talons of the bird tribes meant to delay him and the Central Army. He arrives at the Sestol Plains to reinforce his weakened allies. The Laguz forces are surprised by the sudden appearance of this new enemy and seek counsel from Ranulf of Gallia. Ranulf orders a retreat with all speed, thus avoiding a full-on engagement with the Central Army. General Zelgius chooses not to pursue the fleeing Gallian army. Instead, he orders his army to hold position on the eastern banks of the Riban. Divided by the river, the two armies are deadlocked, able to do little more than glare at one another in hatred.
See, Zelgius is actually a smart general. He doesn't cross the river for no reason.
Yep.
He understands he's the defending army.
Pretty much. That's pretty much the situation, and he's like, look, we're gonna force a stalemate here, and we're going to bide our time and wait until they screw up.
So if you remember from last time, we were having a pretty good time in our battle, but Tabarn and Nisala were supposed to run interference to keep the Central Army from coming, but they showed up, like, right away, and we were like, what happened to Tabarn? Why weren't they able to waylay them?
Hopefully we'll get some information on that right now. This might be the end of our war. The Northern and Central armies have merged. A force of that size is too powerful for us. If Tabarn and Nisala can't help us, it might be a good idea to go back to Gallia and regroup. Convincing Skrymir won't be easy, but I can't let our people get killed in a hopeless battle. Understood, Ranulf. This is your war, so I'll follow your orders. I have to say, though, retreating won't be easy. According to Soren, the Central Army has mobilized and begun marching on our position during the last few days. They finally brought in a competent commander, huh? Our path is blocked both ways. Hey.
Hello, boys. It's good to know you two still hang out together.
Tabarn! Glad to see you're safe. But what happened? Didn't the bird tribes hit the supply unit? The Benyan Central Army is here and they're marching in on us.
Talk later. Eat now. Sorry, but I gotta put something in my stomach and get some rest.
If that's coming from Tabarn, something bad happened.
Tabarn had a rough night.
How's Tabarn? He's resting inside that tent over there, Ike. Did you see him? Tent over there. Ike, did you see him? Did you see them? Did you see his wings? Yeah, they were covered in blood. He's not hurt, so it must have been someone else's. I have this awful feeling. A feeling that something terrible has happened. I really hope I'm wrong. I did racing, right?
Yeah, you did racing.
Ike! Ranulf! Racing, you're here too? You did Janeth.
Did I do Janeth? Okay. Your Highness!
Well, no, wait. Who did Janeth?
I'll do Janeth.
Okay.
Your Highness, please wait!
I have to check on him. I'm worried about Tabarn. We're worried too, but Racing can't just let him be for a while. Janeth, Ulki, what's going on? What happened to you out there?
Yeah, so we got our bird boys back.
No, you're right. I did do Janeth, now that I remember. And there it is.
You got all the voices. Yeah, so I was gonna say, give you multiple choice, what happened?
Yep. Alright, so, yeah, I'll take the voices here. Nisala and the Ravens of Kilvasin betrayed us? Again? I'm so mad I can barely see straight. The Ravens were informants. They told Benyan our battle strategy. It was a trap. The supply unit we raided turned out to be the Central Army itself. The troops were under the command of Benyan's most famous general, Zelgius. General Zelgius. This just got a lot worse. You've heard of him? I met him during the Mad King's War. He's powerful, experienced, and clever. One of the best generals of our time. Yeah, for a Beorc, he was quite powerful, alright. Tabarn, while shifted, mind you, attacked the Zelgius guy. Zelgius didn't even budge an inch. But all of a sudden, he stopped fighting and said, "We've delayed you long enough. If you cherish the lives of your people, return home at once." He said that? So the king made a decision. We flew night and day and reached Phoenicus, but it was too late. Save for the elderly, women, and children, they were all... I also heard what happened, and I just couldn't believe it. Nesala has betrayed us once again. I cannot believe he'd play a role in wiping out Phoenicius.
Hey, we're not wiped out yet.
Huh?
Ugh.
Tabarn.
I'm alive and well. My people are few, but they still live. Phoenicius is still a country. Janeth, Olgi, you know what we must do.
Of course. Yes. Benyon and Kilvas will burn for this.
So, that's the whole story. Sorry we were late, but now we're here to stay and see this war out. Don't tell me you kittens are going to run off with your tails between your legs. I won't accept that.
Of course not, King Tabarn. I'll get Skrimir right now. A slight delay, but now that we've merged with the Hawk tribe, we have the strength to fight. Oh boy.
I would have loved to see the fight between Tabarn and Zelgius. That must have been wild. Our goal is to cross the Ribarn. The core of our forces will ford the river and attack the Central Army head-on. Ranulf, you'll need to form a small unit of your best warriors and lead them behind enemy lines, undetected. Can you do it?
No sweat. We'll do some officer hunting and keep their leaders' attention on us.
Good. But a distraction alone will not get us across the river. They've got the terrain and Zelgius in their favor. Bah! Use fewer words, tiny Beorc. Tell us what we must do. Some of us have a battle to fight. Don't interrupt me again, Skrimir. All these words may be the only thing that can possibly win this battle. As I was saying, while Ranulf and his men sow confusion in the rear ranks, a group of Hawk Lagoos will carry the Grail mercenaries south, around the battlefield. We'll cross the river and make our way to the supply train, which also serves as the Senator's camp. Ah, I see what you're doing. You're going to involve the Senators and have them start messing things up. Precisely. Zelgius is the military commander, but the Senators have authority over him. If attacked, they will panic and request aid. He will be forced to return and rescue them. Zelgius is a soldier through and through. He will not disobey an order, no matter how foolish it might be. Once he leaves, their front lines will crumble. That's when you advance. Tabarn and Skrimir will lead the charge. That's all. Is everyone clear on what they have to do? I still dislike Beorc tactics. I'd rather face my enemy and give him my name before I slap his neck in my jaws. Snap his neck in my jaws. But in order to defeat cowards, we must use the weapons of cowards. Let's go.
Sheesh, tell us how you really feel, Skrimir. So yeah, thank you, Soren, for being the voice of reason here.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah, very. I like the fact that he's exploiting just how fickle the Benyan senators are.
Yeah, he found Zelgius' one weakness, which is that he is a good soldier.
He is a soldier through and through, and that's just how it be. Alright, guys, we're gonna do some preparations. We got a battle ahead of us on this one, if I recall correctly.
This chapter's pretty silly, I like it.
Alright, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Your strategist is something else. Does he have some kind of magic hat that he pulls all these crazy ideas out of?
Well, I do pay him plenty for them. Soren said this mission would fail without help from the Phoenicius army. We're asking you to take a very big risk, King Tabarn.
We can handle it. We can do anything if it involves teaching those vermin in Benyan a thing or two.
Soren has even answered some of Skramir's more insane requests. He doesn't listen to a word I say, but when Soren talks strategy, he's all ears. Is that why he hasn't been complaining during the briefings? He says he looks forward to what the little strategist will say next. It looks to me like Soren's charmed his way into the most powerful position in this army.
I'm glad to hear it. He's changed, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. He still doesn't say much, but he's a lot more at ease these days. He used to be completely closed off, rejecting anyone who tried to get close. Like, he'd locked himself away and all alone in his own little world. We all lost and gained something during the Mad King's War. Maybe it wasn't a complete waste after all. Do you think we'll feel the same way about this war when it's all over? Who knows? We have to survive it first. Fair enough. That's cute.
Yeah.
I like the fact that Soren has so much influence over a lot of people in this army.
He really is, like, one of the biggest players in this game.
More so than even we realized the first time we played this game.
Yeah.
Rocks.
I was about to say this. Wow, look at these rocks.
General Zelgius, the men are in position.
Good work. It's becoming foggy.
Looks like the Hog Tribe has joined with the main force, but I'm sure this fog will hinder them.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. The fog might actually be a boon for them. We'll wait and see what move they make.
General, we hear splashing. The Lagoo's army is on the move.
The band's marching halfway across the river already. There's no point in waiting. Ah, well, enemy will spot him soon.
Then it's time to fight. You should go.
Don't remind me. I hate flying. Anyway, give the word, will you?
No need. Our friends heard every word.
Finally, it's time. I've had enough of sitting around.
To wing, brothers! Keep up with me if you can!
It's nothing. I'm needed elsewhere. Keep them engaged until I return.
Yes, sir. Well, well. Sorry to drop in unannounced. We thought it best to hunt the strongest prey first.
Of course. Interesting maneuver.
Will you draw your blade?
I trust you know who you face, Zelgius, commander of this army. If you're not worthy of fighting me, then you are only wasting my time.
I'm Ronolf, right hand to Gallia's future king. Will that do?
We shall see. I will accept your challenge. And you're ready.
So cool. That is so cool.
Oh, man.
What is all that noise? And at this hour?
A battle has begun on the other side of the woods near the river.
Then tell Zelgius to wipe out the subhumans quickly and quiet down. I cannot sleep with all this racket. Don't you peasants know I need my beauty sleep? I should have you all flogged, you inconsiderate fools. Like, seriously?
Wretched snob.
So, while all that's going on, we're gonna screw around in their camp.
We're you want to know what this is? Like, let's not mince words. We're performing an assassination.
Yeah, well, we're not even... Because the idea isn't to kill a senator, it's to...
Or at least, like...
upset a senator so that he calls for aid.
Pretty much, but yeah, for all intents and purposes, like, we could just go ahead and, like, you know,
if Ike
be
wanted
done
to,
with
he
it.
could,
If Ike
yeah.
wanted to, he could.
But Soren wouldn't want him to because he needs the senator to call for help. If the senator dies, there's no reason for Zelgius to come back here.
Yep. We're in. Soren, let's go over the plan one more time.
Our objective is to destroy the enemy supplies. The senators store their food and personal effects in crates. If we burn those crates, the senators will likely pull their troops back to protect their own hides.
So, while the Lagoons distract the enemy, we force the gate open, storm inside, and burn all the supplies.
Exactly.
We can also set their horses loose. That should add to the confusion.
Agreed. Also, please try not to hurt the senators themselves.
There you go.
Harming the... Yeah, you actually get bonus experience for leaving them alive.
Gotcha.
Harming them might cause us trouble later on, especially once the fighting is over.
Alright. We've got to finish before the fog burns off. Let's get this done. Attack!
Also, I'm pretty sure killing a senator in this way would be a war crime.
Probably. Yeah, no, that's true.
You know, that's going
true.
to make... The thing about war is that you have to understand that eventually the war will be over.
And it's a matter of, like, what happens afterwards.
Yeah, how many concessions are they going to be willing to give after you've committed war crimes?
Uh-huh. So I really, really like this one. So we got 15 turns to do this. We got a bunch of, like, units here that we had to deal with. But our main objective is this, burning these supplies. There's a bunch of caches here that we can use, but there's also these. These fences can be unlocked to let the horses loose.
Yep, and then the horses just fill up space and block off the enemy.
Yep, which I believe is going to be Heather's job. So we're gonna have to bring Heather with us. Also, we got Vayona as our boss here, Worm.
Yep.
Mid-level dark magic. Few spellcasters can master the intricacies of the spell art and a shade ability.
Guys, he's a druid.
Yeah.
Remember druids in Fire Emblem?
Yeah, no fooling, right? It's kind of funny, too, because, like, when it comes to D&D terms, druids are, like, nature mages, but in this game, they're more treated as, like, dark mages.
Yeah, I have thoughts about that, but that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole nother can of worms altogether. So, yeah, this is why, like, we can't bring everyone into this mission, because, this is a small, like, basically, this is a small, like, special attack force.
Yeah.
So, we have some work to do. So, choosing your units. As I mentioned before, we're gonna need Heather for this. Pretty much just the main force, right?
Yep.
Alright, so let's bring, Mist. We're gonna need Reese as well. And then as for our main, attack force, I'm gonna wait and see if we need Titania. Soren, definitely. Boyd, definitely. Oscar, definitely. Actually, let's wait on Oscar. Sheenan. Nethany. Do we want to bring Har with us?
Yes.
Okay. And we have 2 more we can use. Or we can bring in.
My choices, personally, would be Oscar and Gatry.
My choices, personally, would be Gatry and Mia. Particularly because we got a lot of axes and lances on this team. Only Ike with a sword.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Mist has a sword.
We don't. No.
Mist doesn't count.
That being said, there's not a lot of axe wielders on this on this map.
If you want to do Mia, we can bring Mia instead.
Yeah, I kind of want to. I kind of think we can like take this slow a little bit, and I don't think we're gonna need our horsemen all too much. And if we need something to like, if we need emergency Kanto like operations, we can use Har for that.
Okay.
All right, so let's go with that. Mia, and Gatry.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Sure. So what's great is we could have Har fly over
And
the
take
pylons.
this guy out right now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like there's anyone else gonna, like, show up here. We're gonna put Gatry up front so he can, like, do what he needs to. Yeah, I think this is good. So, ready to do this?
Now I'm ready.
Oh, before we do, items. Who is not in the front? Who is in the front lines right now that needs a vulnerary?
Boyd.
Boyd, trade with Braum.
And Sheenan's gonna need one.
Yes. Soren has one. You got one. Sheenan, trade with Ilyana. And that should be it, right? Oh, Gatry needs one. So, Gatry, trade with Oscar. There we go. Pass those around. I think we are ready.
Okay.
Conditions specifically. All supplies burnt, Ike dies, or 15 turns are done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do this. Alright. Let us see what we can do here. Yeah, I'm thinking we can just break this down, and we can have Gatry kind of hold the line here.
Okay.
As for this guy, I don't even know if we need Har for this. I kind of want to just have Sheenan take care of him.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to drop Sheenan.
Yeah, we want to plant Sheenan maybe here.
Okay.
And just like let that guy come to us. That being said, we can get a head start with supply burning if we fly Har over here and just take this out.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
All right then. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys first, though. This guy's a little far. Far enough that we can't really do much about it.
Yeah, we can make a wall, though.
Yes, we can.
Like a wall of, like, Gatry, Ike, Boyd, Daphne.
Well, I think I want to like get a quick head start here. So we're gonna equip you with the steel great lance, and we're gonna break the door. And that's going to proc those guys to start moving forward.
Cool.
In the meantime, yeah, I think what I want to do actually is we can like shove a few people,
okay.
And we can push forward from there. So I'm gonna have Ike take this guy out then. 14, 28. The Etard is an easy kill. All right.
You could start it with Ike and then finish with Soren or something.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Soren, who we accidentally capped skill with early.
Yeah, I kind of realized that, and I do apologize. Like, a lot of the comments are probably screaming at us about that one.
That's I do a lot of strategizing. One thing I don't do is I don't, like, double-check people's caps.
No fooling.
That's a little much for me.
Elwind? Yeah, let's focus on getting his wind magic up.
Yeah, so we can get that, like, Rexcalibur later or
yeah,
whatever.
Exactly. Well done. Alright, let me get a beat on this guy. Yeah, he's not gonna go far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put Nephany over here. With the steel lance, and you can wait. Oh, does this guy? Oh no, it's because he can move around.
Yeah.
So in that case, Har. Actually, no. Mia. Mia can take a lance.
She could take one lance, yeah.
Uh,
Save the Worm Slayer, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with the steel sword. And there we go, easy peasy. Let's plant Sheenan over here. With the iron bow, that should be more than enough.
If Har can take that guy out, I think we should do it.
Do you think we should just go ahead and do it?
Well, let's see if he can kill.
That's right. That is an Elf Thunder. Oh, he can totally. That's
Yeah.
a lot of damage, though.
43% chance to hit, 4% chance to crit.
I kind of just want to have that guy attack Sheenan.
Okay.
He can plant Har here, and he can take out the supplies afterwards.
Okay.
Meanwhile, everyone else can move forward. Yeah, we don't need to go. We don't have to get too ambitious here.
Enemies in the camp. We're under attack.
How interesting. I never expected them to attack this particular camp. While the senators may deserve to get kicked around a little bit, I cannot let my general down. I shall protect this camp with all my power. Soldiers of Benyon, wipe out the bandits. Kill every last one of them.
Oh, so that's where Dimitri got it.
Yeah.
Alright, we got some more soldiers coming in. Sword units, though, so it won't be a problem.
Yeah. So the thing with them being called druids, because if you play D&D, druids are the power of nature class.
Exactly.
But in Fire Emblem, they're the dark magic class.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of... So both are true in a way.
Yeah.
But that's only because... So, like... So druids existed in real life.
Yes.
They were in Ireland and Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
They were a religion. It was a very naturalistic religion. It was about spirits of the land. Some of them worshipped Celtic gods.
Yes.
It's believed Stonehenge might actually be the work of druids. And so it would make sense if they were real magical people that they would be drawing from nature.
Yes.
But also, when Rome adopted Christianity, it was really common for, part of their, grabbing a lot of land and unifying and spreading their religion to other lands as any other religion was looked at as a dark religion. So
Yo, nice Sheenan!
Oh yeah, that's a good one. So this includes pagans and druids and stuff like that. So when Fire Emblem calls something a druid, they're saying that from kind of a, Christian standpoint of what, the Roman... What the Holy Roman Empire would say a druid actually is.
Yeah.
Whereas in D&D, the druids are closer to, what the real druids would have wanted to be.
Okay, so we want to make sure that these guys stay alive. They have items we can steal, though.
Yes, they do.
Ooh, Heather! Now I'm even more glad we brought Heather along.
Yeah.
Alright, so, ooh, this is perfect, actually. If we place Har here, we burn that supply down, he's in range for that Steel Lance attack.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. That's a really cool effect that, you can actually just see it, being burned.
Yeah, and the environment actually, responds, the lighting engine.
Yeah, this game...
Slowly the map will get brighter the more fires you set.
I really like how they handle this. Alright, so let's do a little bit here. Let's get Soren a little more experience. Not quite, huh? Alright then.
Do you want to hit him with Mia first, maybe?
Or
Or you can give Mia the kill.
let me actually see what Reese can do. Ooh, not quite. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm doing it. Look, anything to get
Sure.
miss some experience too,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a ranged attack though. I know it's 100%, but that
Why
that
not?
damage scares me.
Why not?
So, she does what she can.
Yeah.
Even though Florette is a complete and utter lie.
Yeah, I want her for the healing magic and the eventual horse that she rides.
Exactly.
And because she's sister, and it's kind of I feel like
Yeah.
I really want to use her.
Absolutely. I'm not entirely sure if Nephany can take him out with just a javelin, but if she can, that'd be great. Nope.
No.
So let's actually move her out of the way. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have the range come from someone else. Soren. Yeah, let's go with fire.
Okay. And then maybe Boyd can move
Either
in.
Boyd or Ike. We do need to get Boyd a little more attention, so
Yeah.
it probably would be worth it.
Boyd is a little bit nerfed in this game, but
Yeah,
he can
but
still be good.
He's still a Bamf.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's got a steel lance and nothing but, so yeah, I'm willing to have Boyd handle this.
For the chance of crit, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't fear for his life right now.
Apparently neither does he. Heather can pass, but...
That's right, she can.
But is that what you'd
I don't know
want
if
to
that might be risky though, because like...
Yeah, I don't know if that's wise.
Yeah, she's not strong enough. She's got the dodge ability, but even so, I'm not quite comfortable enough for her to do that.
Yeah, we can hold off for one turn.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually gonna save the medicines for now.
Okay.
So that Reese and Mist have something to do later.
Sure.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna grab a beat on these guys real quick. Yeah, he can't reach. He can, but aside from that, I think we're good. Those sword guys are moving, though. Oh, they run.
Yeah, he's gonna run like hell, so he might be kind of tough to steal from.
That's fine. If we can do it, then great. If not, then, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So if we can do it, wonderful. But I'm not gonna like
Won't
kill
lose
myself
sleep.
over it.
Yeah, not gonna lose sleep.
Exactly.
Not gonna kill Heather for it.
Good dodge. Well done, Boyd.
I love how the horses get a turn to just like...
Kind of just do their thing. Alright, so yeah, they're going to be stopping us at every opportunity.
Got an Elwyn there.
Okay, so I have a plan. Once we take this, what we can do here is we can make a wall here. Well, actually, that wind mage is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I just realized. So maybe instead we can move Gatry forward, and he can take some of this aggro. The big problem is like we need to put someone there who can take an Elwind.
Yeah.
So in that case,
This is where Oscar would have been nice, but that's okay.
yeah. Let me actually check something real quick.
If you want to have Gatry just go up and attack the sword, he can stay out of the mage's range, and he probably won't get hurt much by anything up here.
Yeah. He's missing 3 health, but I think that's inconsequential right now.
Yeah.
Let's give him the Iron Lance.
Okay.
Just to give him that little bit of extra defense. Or defensive capabilities.
And I know Boyd's not the ideal candidate for this, but if you heal him first, he could run up there on the left to where the mage is equipped with like a hand axe, and then the mage won't be able to attack as many spaces over the wall.
I was thinking just that, actually. So, yeah. Mist. Converse, talk to your boyfriend, and heal him.
He's not my boyfriend!
Fine. I'm not
Fine, I'm not gonna try and stop you, but I'm at least gonna help you out.
They're adorable. So yeah, I actually think this works out just fine.
Yeah.
Because I am confident that Boyd can take like,
He
at
can-
least
he-
one
yeah.
win. One, like, L win.
It's the only thing that's going to get up to hit him, so if you check
Exactly.
that guy's range now, it's much worse.
Mm-hmm. So in that regard, actually...
Now you can make a wall.
Yeah, now I can make a wall. And we can put someone there to burn those supplies. So, here's what we're going to do. Reese, first you. Heal up.
I guess it's going to come down a bit to people's movement, but...
Yes, but I have an idea. Ooh! Ah.
Yeah, not enough.
Not enough. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and make a wall with her. So, Steel Lance. And this gives them more targets, so that some people are a little bit in less danger.
Yeah.
So, stick with the Iron Sword on that.
It's like making cookies. If the surface area of the cookie dough is larger, the cookies cook faster.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give this to,
and we kill more
to
units
Har.
with counterattacks.
Alright, well done, Har.
The speedruns for this chapter are basically just send Har, burn everything, take all the hits.
Oh, yeah. Like, Har is kind of insanely strong. Even more so than in the previous game, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna grab a bead on everyone real quick. Just so I'm not running into any surprises. Perfect. So yeah, let's just move everyone up. I'm actually gonna put you over here.
Do you want to burn the supplies?
You know, I completely forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.